So today pia mimi nimejipata pia watu wanauliza maswali zingine sina jibu, nikajua leo ninaingia kwa kisima ni chote knowledge. I'm not with just any kawaida person, niko na management consultant. Na pia unaona business card yake tena hapa legit, is also the group executive advisor Samchi Group Limited. So tuko hapa atuelezee ni aje steps into a business na tuambie je unaweza anza biashara na how much. So karibu sana Mr. Njeru. Nice having you around.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And thank you for having me. The issue of how much you need to start a business probably is an issue that should come second.
Okay.
What should come first is what is the business idea that you have, and why do you want to go into that business? Sometimes people go into a business because they have seen a friend's business, and they see the friend is doing well. Or sometimes you've seen an opportunity, you've seen something in a particular area people are not being provided with. And you say, if I provide them with this particular product or this particular service, then I'll be able to earn some money from it.
Okay.
So depending on what idea you have concretized your mind, how much you need is something that will come out of what we call a business plan. Because every idea you start, you must plan how to execute it. And within that plan, one of the items is the financial plan. How much money do you actually need, and how will the money be managed?
Wow. Wow. It is not about biashara, it is about the idea. Mahali idea inaanzia ndio ingie kwa ground. Na nimepiga round sana, nimetembea kwa watu, nimepata na wamama, drivers, and people have a challenge pale kwa streets. There's this hustlers fund ambayo ilitoka.
Yes.
So guys have challenges. Wanasema hiyo pesa ni kidogo, mtandao ilikuwa imejaa, watu wanakosa pesa itoki, and they have such kind of challenges. So what will you first say about the hustlers fund?
First of all, its correct name is Financial Inclusion Fund.
Yes.
But its trading name is the Hustlers Fund.
Yes, yes.
So let's keep it. Let's stay with that.
Yes.
But it's important for both to know, because this fund is anchored in law. It is in the Financial Management, Financial Inclusion Fund regulations. Okay. Now, the fund. First of all, the Hustler Fund. It's a process of people acquiring capital in a simplified manner.
Yes.
Now, for you to understand, this is not the first time there has been sources of funds for business where the government is involved. We have got the Women Fund,
Yes.
we have got the Youth Fund, we have got the WESO Fund, we have got ICDC, which has been financing business since the 60s. We have got Kenya Industrial Estates. We have got IDB Capital, Industrial Development Bank, and IDB Capital. So these programs, which are government supported, have always been there. The unique thing of this one is how it is being implemented and the philosophy behind it. One, it has taken advantage of technology, so that using technology, it's possible to disperse very little amount of money. So it's possible to actually extend a loan of 500 shillings and recover it using the platform, the technology platform that is being used. That is point of that advantage number one. Advantage number two, this particular fund has been freed from the typical complications. In fact, even when it was being launched, you had His Excellency the President saying there are no committees. The committee for this fund is your phone and the fund.
Yes.
Because you see, all these hierarchies of gatekeepers are the ones that make it difficult to administer loans. But let's deal with an important question. Is it sufficient? When eventually we say the first product will be 500,000 to 50,000, people said it is still not enough. When in actual implementation, it was 500 as the first amount. In fact, I think the president got 2,200. That was the highest borrower of the fund. Okay, so people started saying, is this money really enough? So let's deal with that a little, because that is important, not just now, but in the future for people who will participate in this.
Yes.
Now, this fund was not essentially meant to be going into businesses which are already existing. This fund could even be a starting point for somebody to start a business. Let me give you an example. When you go on the highway, let's say even on Thika Road, you find an entrepreneur who goes and buys one pineapple and cuts it in slices and spends the day selling those slices. You see, that entrepreneur needs only 500 shillings to buy 3 pineapples and a knife.
Oh, yeah.
And his entire enterprise is working. The person who is selling fruits, they have been selling fruits maybe worth 500 shillings. Then they get another 500, they sell fruit worth 1,000 shillings. Now, they don't have to go to the farmer several times to go and collect their fruits. They can now collect once. You see?
Yes.
Okay, that is one aspect. Now, let's talk about the aspect which people are not talking about. Okay? Now, this money was spent since the beginning of the fund, which is now 5 days old. 4 billion shillings has been borrowed. Okay? Now, that money has been spent. Okay? And since we know in the retail trade, profit margins are probably somewhere like 25%, it means the retail sector of Kenya has earned 25% profit of the 4 billion, which is a whole billion shillings, in 5 days. So what has happened now is, if this money was used for buying fruit and vegetables from farmers, farmers have additional capital of 100 million available to them.
So it is in the books, many will perish for lack of knowledge. You can notice kuna kitu haujui, learn to ask, learn to engage and interact na wale ambao ndio destiny connector, anakupatia maneno unashika. Like for this particular time, kiongozi hapo kuna ujuzi, kuna knowledge. He knows everything about money and finance. So probably najua watu wanaweza taka kupata na wewe uende ukawafunze mambo ya pesa. Mimi nikianza na mimi mwenyewe. So naweza taka watu wajue wanaweza kutoa wapi ama watanitafuta wakutafute, unaona?
No. If you want to get me, you come to Chama Show. I'll be here. Of course, I can be reached at Samchi Group, or you can even go to my Facebook. You'll find me there. But it's not possible for anybody to know everything.
Yes.
We just know some amount.
Yes.
I know some amount. Maybe tomorrow when I meet you again, I'll know a bit more. It's very unlikely that anybody can know everything there is to know about business, about money. But you see, we should utilize what we have.
Yes.
And when we know more, we utilize the more we have. Everybody has got some amount of knowledge. Yes. Of course, now as we are wrapping up, you remember our take is we get involved.
Yes.
Star 254 hash.
Yes.
So that we can be able to start building our credit. And those who borrowed on the first day, we expect, we hope.
Mimi unaongelea, mimi niko kwa
you, me, and Hustler number 1,
yes.
His Excellency the President.
Yeah.
We hope that in 2 weeks time, hata yeye atakuwa amelipa 2,200.
Yes.
Sababu account itakuwa inaonyesha
hapo ni sawa kabisa.
Alipata 2,200, mimi nikapata 500. Wewe sijui ulipata ngapi?
Hiyo ni siri yangu. Nilipata 500, ndugu yangu 500, tulikuwa na 1,500 jioni. Kizungu kwa note. From the expert himself, ametupeleka kwa journey pole. I hope you've learned so many things. Amekuambia si lazima uanze na do mob. Hiyo pesa yako kidogo ile una access 500, anza ka biashara kako. Kenya kanaitwa ni wewe, si wachana wengine, ni wewe. 500 yako unaweza jipanga nayo. Anza motura, kasubu, pole utanunua ng'ombe. Jipange kama ni matunda, anza, usiangalie biashara ya mtu mwingine, so that you can be able to grow. Now of course, hustler fund, hii ndio ile beliko, usiachwe. In the next 2 years, imagine kuna mtu ataanza saizi wewe umelala, hiyo siku atakwenda kukopesha pesa. So wewe pia cheza kama wewe, changamka, ujiwachilie. Of course, hapa Chama Show ndio tunakupatia hii gumzo, tunakuelimisha, and we make sure you're inspired because your tomorrow is greater than today. This is Chama Show. Till next time, God bless you. My name is Steve.